So I've arrived. Craig and the rest of the cars are all set up for taxiing and ferrying people around. James from James and Kate of Ecocars has lent me his Tesla, and if you look at all the cars, everyone's set up for going. Right, so I'm at Fully Charged Live. There's outside, and it's packed. I've just done 5 taxi services. So the idea of the taxi service is we were picking people up. Instead of getting the bus, they could get in a Tesla or a Zoe or another electric car. I was taking people in James's Tesla from James and Kate of Ecocars, and I've got a bit bored of doing about 4 or 5, so I've finally come back and I've finished that now, and I'm just going to enjoy the show. Probably going to go and get a coffee. I really need a coffee. So what a crazy day. As you can obviously see, I went to go and see the Tesla shooting brake, which was featured on Fully Charged. That was there. Tesla Ted's dad was there, but sadly no Tesla Ted. I also saw a couple of the kit car systems that were there and converted vehicles. It was a fantastic day. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. What I like about this converted old BMW is they've used the old petrol socket for the new charge socket. This is a really clever idea. I love it when they keep the existing parts of the car and just modify them for the electric part of it. Also at the front here, you'll see that they've used the Tesla batteries, which are obviously the higher density batteries that you can get for the size, which is fantastic. Now, of course, I also met the man himself, Robert. Me and Craig had a bit of a chat with him up in the green room upstairs. Really nice bloke, but I didn't want to keep him too long. He had a hectic day, and I think he came up to the green room just to have a break from downstairs for 5 minutes. So we didn't take too much of his time, but had a nice little chat. As always, most pleasant and polite bloke I've ever met. Now, I don't know if you actually saw, but we actually did a live stream. Now, you might have seen it, and it was very laggy and there was all sorts of problems. I was trying to use this lovely camera I've got here, the DJI Osmo, for streaming through James and Kate's channel, but we're having connection problems, signal problems, etc. So we resulted for the old mobile phone technique. Unfortunately, I didn't bring the right cable for my microphone system to work with a mobile phone, because obviously I didn't think I needed it. Next year, I will bring all the right equipment and all the right leads, and it should work. Special thanks to Inksharp for trying to help us out. Inksharp is the creative director of Fully Charged. He tried to lend us out with some cables, but he also didn't have the right one that we needed, because obviously most people wouldn't bring a cable that you need for your mobile phone to plug into your mic. But thanks very much to Inksharp for trying to help us out. A very, very nice bloke. The most exciting part about Fully Charged Live, I've actually appeared in a Fully Charged Live episode. Because during the Q&A, Inksharp came over and did a little bit of filming. So here's a lovely freeze frame of me in Fully Charged Live. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. It was a highlight video, bit short video of what was happening at Fully Charged Live. But I was actually in it. Woohoo! That just made my day. I'm really happy. Some other photos from the event. Here's a picture of me in James and Kate's Tesla. Now, obviously, I had to find the pièce de résistance of electric cars. The very first electric car that was sexy, which is obviously the Tesla Roadster, the original Tesla Roadster. I saw a couple. I saw this blue one that's done a bit of a trip around everywhere. I also got to meet Beth Lilly. Now, if you don't know who Beth Lilly is, she's a professional racing driver, massive EV advocate. She's also doing a trip to the Arctic, and it's hashtag, let me get the hashtag correct, Charge to the Circle. If you follow that on Twitter and also Instagram, they're going there in electric cars. It's going to look fantastic. She's also possibly up for a guest vlog. I've asked her and she did say yes, and she seems quite positive to doing it, so there should be a guest vlog off Beth Lilly. She's a really, really nice lady. I was very, very fortunate to meet her. I got introduced by Elle, obviously, that I've done a guest vlog with in the past, but Elle introduced me to Beth, and then we had a bit of a chat. But fantastic woman, really exciting stuff that she's doing. Check out her Instagram, check out the Charge to the Circle that she's doing, and it looks fantastic. Now this is very similar to a Roadster. This is Dale Vince's Nemesis. He built this electric car for himself. It's based on the same chassis that the Tesla Roadster is, which is the Lotus Elise chassis. Fantastic looking car. That was at the main part of the entrance. Ecotricity was one of the main sponsors of Fully Charged and one of the main reasons it went ahead. So a bit of a round of applause for Fully Charged and Ecotricity for supporting the event. Well done. Thank you very much for watching this week's video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to check out my other videos down here and click subscribe. And if you'd like to support my channel, please click my Patreon link at the top right. Thanks very much, and I'll see you again next week. Goodbye.